Our today's video is all about solving radical equation. First example, square root of 3x minus 2 equals to square root of x plus 6. To solve this equation, make sure isolate the radical expression. So since the radical expression here both isolate, so next is let's eliminate the radical by raising both sides to the appropriate power. If it is square root, so we need to square both sides. If it is cube root, you need to raise both sides to the third power. For fourth root, raise both sides to the fourth power and etc. So it means we're going to square both sides. Automatic, the square root cancel because of the exponent of 2, and it will become 3x minus 2 equals to x plus 6. So 3x transpose positive x to the left side, so it will become negative x, then equals to copy positive 6, then let's transpose negative 2 to the right side. Then let's subtract 3x minus x, 2x, then add 6 plus 2, 8. The next is divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2, x, then 8 divided by 2, positive 4. So to check if our answer is correct, so we're going to substitute this value, which is 4, to the original equation. So let's substitute. Square root of 3 times x is 4 minus 2, then equals to square root of the value of x is 4, then plus 6. Then multiply 3 times 4, 12, then copy minus 2 equals to square root of 4 plus 6. Then subtract 12 minus 2, so 10. And 4 plus 6, 10. So it means square root of 10 equals to square root of 10. Since it satisfies the equation, so it means our answer is correct. Next, let's go to our next example. Cube root of 3x minus cube root of x plus 6 equals to 0. First step is isolate the radical expression. So here we need to transpose negative cube root of x plus 6 to the right sides. For the both radical will become isolate. So it will become cube root of 3x equals to cube root of x plus 6. The next is eliminate the radical by raising both sides to the appropriate power. So since this is cube root, so we need to raise both sides to the third power. Automatic, the radical will be cancelled because we raise both sides to the third power. So it will become 3x equals to x plus 6. The next is combine the like terms. So just copy 3x and transpose positive x to the left side. So it will become negative x, then copy 6. Then simplify 3x minus x, 2x, then copy equals to 6. The next is divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2, x. 6 divided by 2 equals to 3. To check if our answer is correct, let's substitute this answer to our original equation. Cube root of 3x minus cube root of x plus 6. So let's substitute the value of x, which is 3. It will become cube root of 3 times 3 minus cube root of 3 plus 6. So multiply 3 times 3, equivalent to 9. Then minus cube root of 3 plus 6, so that is 9. Then next is subtract. Cube root of 9 minus cube root of 9, automatic equivalent to 0. So 0 equals to 0, so that is true. So it means it satisfies our original equation. Next example. Square root of 6x minus 2 plus 4 equals to 6. So first, let's isolate the radical expression. So we need to transpose positive 4 to the right side. So it will become square root of 6x minus 2 equals to 6 minus 4. Then subtract 6 minus 4, that is 2. The next is eliminate the radical, raising both sides to the appropriate power. So we need to square both sides. The radical will be cancelled, so it will become 6x minus 2 equals to 2 squared, so that is 4. The next, combine the like terms, so we're going to transpose negative 2 to the right side, so it will become 6x equals to 4 plus 2. Then let's add 4 plus 2 equals to 6. Then next is let's divide both sides by 6. So 6x divided by 6, that is x. Then 6 divided by 6, that is 1. Then let's check if our answer is correct. So let's substitute this to the original equation. So square root of 6x minus 2, then plus 4 equals to 6. So substitute the value of x. So square root of 6 times 1 minus 2 plus 4 equals to 6. Then multiply 6 times 1, 6, then copy negative 2, then plus 4 equals to 6. The next is subtract the number inside the radical. 6 minus 2, 4. Then copy plus 4 equals to 6. Then next is get the square root of 4. So the square root of 4 is 2. Then plus 4 equals to 6. Then add 2 plus 4, 6 equals to 6. So it means it satisfies our original equation. Next is fourth example. Square root of x plus 7 equals to x minus 5. So isolate the radical expression. So it means it is already done. The next is eliminate the radical by raising both sides to the appropriate power. So we need to square both sides. The radical will be cancelled, so it will become x plus 7 then equals to, so we need to simplify x minus 5 squared. The x minus 5 squared, that is equivalent to x minus 5 times x minus 5. So let's use the FOIL method. X times x, x squared, then x times negative 5, negative 5x. Next is negative 5 times x, negative 5x again, and negative 5 times negative 5, positive 25. Then let's combine the two, negative 5x, so just copy x squared, negative 5x minus 5x, that is negative 10x, then copy positive 25. So the equivalent of x minus 5 squared is x squared minus 10x plus 25. The next is let's go back to our equation. X plus 7 equals to x minus 5 squared, equivalent to x squared minus 10x plus 25. So here, there is a possible that we need to apply the solving quadratic equation because the highest exponent here is x. But let's check if we're going to apply the solving quadratic equation. So let's combine the like terms. So transpose positive x squared, it will become negative x squared. Copy positive x, transpose negative 10x, it will become positive 10x. Then copy positive 7, then transpose a positive 25, it will become negative 25, then equals to 0. Copy negative x squared and add x plus 10x, 11x, then subtract 7 minus 25, negative 18. So here we're going to apply the solving quadratic equation. But let's multiply this let's multiply this by 1. For the coefficient of x squared will become positive. So let's multiply by negative 1. So it will become x squared minus 11x plus 18 equals to 0. So let's solve this by, let's solve this quadratic equation by factoring method. So the pair factor of x squared, x, so x times x, then think the pair factors of 18 when you add negative 11. So the pair factors of 18, negative 2 and negative 9, because if we add this, negative 2 plus negative 9, that is equivalent to negative 11. The next is separate the two factors, then write equals to 0. Then solve for x. So we need to transpose negative 2 to the right side. So it will become x equals to 2. Then transpose again the negative 9 to the right side. It will become x equals to 9. So we have two values of x. So it means we have two solutions. To check if our answer is or are correct, so let's substitute this to our original equation. But let's go first to x equals to 2. Substitute the value of x. So it will become square root of 2 plus 7 equals to 2 minus 5. Then next is add 2 plus 7 equals to 9. Then subtract 2 minus 5, negative 3. The next is get the square root of 9, 3. So 3 equals to negative 3, so it means not satisfied, so that is false. So let's go to x equals to 9. Substitute the value of x, so which is 9. So it will become square root of 9 plus 7 equals to 9 minus 5. The next is add 9 plus 7, 16. Then 9 minus 5 is 4. The next is get the square root of 16. Square root of 16, 4, then equals to 4. So that is 4 equals to 4, so that is true. So it means the values of x satisfy the original equation is x equals to 9. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.